Now we are ready with the following information: circuit diagram, size, and type of the PCB, PCB mounting details, locations of certain heavy large components and connectors, and critical track width and track spacing. PCB layout design is component placement and track routing. Placing the components is an iterative process. Concept of a net is explained here. A net connects components in a circuit. The netlist shown connects one end of R1, one end of R2, and pin number 2 of IC7, 4, 1. List of all nets of a circuit is a netlist. Netlist describes the conductivity of an electronic circuit. If PCB layout design is being done using software, input is a netlist of the circuit diagram. Different netlist formats exist as per different PCB design softwares. PCB design softwares accept different netlist formats. Netlist format compatibility should be ensured. Now netlist is read in software. Confirm that selected components and footprints selected by software match. A footprint is component size and its lead pattern. For incorrect footprint, check assigned footprint in circuit diagram. Else select correct footprint from library. Else create footprint referring to component datasheet and add to library. Create PCB outline and mountings. Place all heavy large components and connectors. Place rest components for easy routing. Some software also have facility of auto placement. It can be used after placing critical components. Manufacturers suggest ideal PCB layout for their component in the application notes. PCB designer should try to stick to the suggested layout as far as possible for the best circuit performance. Manual layout is generally designed in double scale, and at times in 4 times scale. A grid sheet is used and scaled PCB sizes marked. Behavior of tracks is different for different voltages, currents, frequencies, track widths, track lengths, track spacing, track patterns, PCB laminates, adjacent track signals, signal types, like ground and VCC, circuit technology, like TTL, ECL, CMOS, and surroundings. A detailed study of circuit behavior for these parameters for different circuit types has been carried out. Related material is available for further studies. Referring these, following are a few guidelines for different circuit types. TTL, digital circuit, signal line should be approximately 0.5 mm wide. Ground plane should be running on the other side of a double-sided board of thickness 1.6 mm. Wiring between PCBs should preferably be twisted with ground. Digital circuit, CMOS. Signal line should be approximately 0.5 mm wide or lesser. Preferably, ground line should not run near signal lines. Analog circuits. Use minimum conductor length. Design independent ground conductor networks for analog and digital circuits, and design separate ground conductor for reference voltage circuit. In power electronic circuits, voltage and current considerations are important and are explained earlier in lesson 3 screen 3. As is evident from previous topics, dimensional accuracy of tracks, spacing between the tracks, pads, holes is very important. Expected tolerances can be in microns. To achieve such high accuracy, PCB manufacturer needs correct inputs in the form of positive and negative films of circuit patterns, pad patterns, ident, silk screen and masking. These films are prepared from artwork. The PCB layout designed by the designer is converted into a fine line drawing called an artwork. Nowadays artworks are prepared mostly with the help of computers. Before automated softwares arrived, layout and artwork were done manually. Usually layout was drawn on a tracing paper or graph sheet. Tracks were drawn using colored pencils. Manual artwork was prepared by inking or by taping method. Double-sided PTH artworks were prepared using 3-layer method or by color tape method. Variety of softwares are available to make artwork. The output of professional software is in the form of Gerber files. The Gerber files are a set of files typically in Gerber RS-274X format. These describe the pattern of copper, solder mask and silkscreen on the board along with NC drill files. Drill files describe the position and diameter of holes. Gerber files can be printed on appropriate printers to provide films. Softwares will provide a mathematical solution by computing least distance path between connections. This will ensure that all connections are made as per circuit diagram and the netlist provided. Professional softwares have a feature called DRC, Design Rule Check. During routing and component placement, PCB design softwares follow these rules. These rules can be set manually to suit circuit types like analog, digital, power electronics and so on. For example, basic design rule check is track width and spacing between the tracks. Component libraries of circuit symbols and footprints are available. Some softwares provide circuit simulation function